one.
We're giving you trouble.
That is the absolute old intro. Next Thursday, brand new intro. We'll edit and post. Kevin and Becca all in studio. How are we doing this morning?
Morning.
Great. Well, we're gearing up. We are only a few short days away from the best of the best Christmas concert. I'm excited for this, and Sunday's already gone.
Yes, Sunday's sold out, totally sold out, which is fun. We started getting calls right away, and Sunday is real popular for us. Some of the elderly people don't like to drive at night, so they fill up real quick.
I don't like to drive at night.
Yeah, we're getting to that point, too.
Yes, we are.
And so Saturday, there are some tickets remaining?
Yes, there are a few tickets, so if you're really considering on coming, don't wait.
No.
Go online, call, and even if it says on the website that we're full and you can't get, go ahead and call. From 10 to 2, someone's usually there because the internet kicks it off at a certain point, so we can't oversell. So if it says it's full on there, go ahead and call, and there may be a chance to still be able to get in.
Really cool. And all you have to do, altonlittletheater.org, or if you're watching this on RiverBender, just click the link where it says Best of the Best. I linked it today, so that way we can get a few more tricklers coming on in to have a good time on a Saturday. And take me through this. How many times have you guys put this concert on?
This concert, we put on a different concert every time we do it. But Ann and I have been performing. We performed almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we would always do a Christmas show. Back in the olden days, we even had our kids sing with us. And they did that for a while and enjoyed it until they got old enough to realize that we don't want to do this anymore. Because they were always doing something. And they didn't. They loved performing, but they didn't always like doing the rehearsal. And we made them rehearse. And at one time, we had a studio in our basement. And,
really?
Yeah. I had a sound system and the whole thing. And we would do our own shows down there and stuff. So about twice a week, we would go down to our basement and we'd rehearse for about 2-3 hours. And,
Yeah.
And the kids had got to a point like, we don't want to do this no more. So it's like, okay. So we didn't force them to do it. If they didn't want to do it, we didn't, So we always had other people come and join us and stuff. And some friends of ours that always sang through the years, and some people I went to school with that I would sing with. We'd always ask them to come and they'd be our guest stars. And so we really, really enjoy doing the Christmas shows. Anne's a big Christmas person. She loves Christmas.
Same here. I got to ask then, what's the go-to Christmas song whenever it's officially the start of Christmas season? And what day is that for the Frakes? Because mine is the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. The tree's up and we're getting ready to go. What are you guys at on this?
Well, music I've been listening to. I mean, I listen to Christmas music all year round.
Do you really?
I do.
Nice.
I do. Yes.
She loves Christmas.
It's beautiful music.
But I think Andy Williams.
Yeah.
Most Wonderful Time of the Year is.
And we went down to Branson years ago when he was still performing down there and saw him live.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was great.
Awesome.
Oh,
he was
wow.
He was 65 at the time.
And the man, he had a beautiful theater down there. If nobody's ever been down to Branson and seen that theater, it's a gorgeous theater. It holds 2,000 people. He did 2 shows a day. Would fill out. I mean, sell out, totally sell out. And the man was unbelievable. He never left the stage. He only left a little bit to change clothes and come right back on.
Yeah.
He was on constantly, and his voice was just as clear and as good as it always was.
At
we were
65.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm older than that. So knock it off.
Never mind then. You should have done better. Kevin, what about you? What's your favorite Christmas? Is it Andy Williams as well?
Well, yeah, I listen to so many different kinds of music, and I like, White Christmas. In fact, we're doing that song in the show.
Oh, that's beautiful, yeah.
And I have a nice arrangement of that. And we have everybody come in at the end and sing with us on that.
Oh.
So that's how we'll end the show. So I just love that,
So this actually segues into a really good topic, and there's so much Christmas music and so many renditions of songs. How do you guys navigate that to make it, is something that you want to make your own and kind of navigate what works and doesn't?
We got to do a variety. You have to do a variety. You can't have it all the same style and everything else. And that's why I like other people. Like Becca actually is going to be in the show.
Oh, we're getting to Becca. She's not getting on that.
You're being awful quiet here.
You're talking too much.
It's what you do. But we do a big variety of numbers, and we do some religious stuff even.
Oh,
and
cool.
so there's something for everybody when they come and see it, because everybody has a different feeling about Christmas. And so we do that big variety. This one here is more concert style. We used to do actual Christmas shows, and which means we had sets and props, and a lot of times I'd do little puppet things with kids behind it, and we'd sing. And I have 3 puppets that would come up, and Anne would sing with the puppets. I would be doing the puppets, and we had a comedy routine that we would do with those. And the audience really likes that. Last year, when was it last year? 2 years ago, when we did one, we had young kids in the puppets as puppets, and had like fake legs come over, and they would dance and stuff and sing, and it's really cute. And we make it a family event is what we do.
Well, and that's needed, because right now, I was just talking about this the other day, it seems like all the Christmas events, I'm not picking on anybody, it's either for the really, really little kids or it's for the, the adults, but there's not something for everybody, for the family to kind of kick the season off with, and this is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely perfect. And Becca, what's your role in all of this?
So me and one of my best friends that I actually met at the theater are singing a couple duets, and then we'll also be in a couple of the group numbers too.
Take me through some of the duets you're going to be performing.
Sure. So Kevin is letting us sing Sisters from White Christmas, so that's going to be really fun. And then we're also singing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
That's really cool. And how have the rehearsals gone on your end? Is it very well?
Pretty good. Elizabeth and I have gotten together, on our own time. I've gone to her house. We've practiced at the theater, but it's going really well.
I could only imagine, too, just rehearsing and going over and getting prepared for this. That's got to kind of put you right in the holiday spirit, too.
It does. It does.
It really does.
Now, with this show, how long is the runtime on this concert?
We're actually doing about 90 minutes.
Wow.
No intermission. So we'll just shoot right on through, so the people don't, we're trying to get the people in and out pretty quick. So we'll do 90 minutes of it, and,
There you go. You are getting a full show on the 9th and the 10th. And now what I think's cool is I wanted to ask you about Eric Strothers, if it's okay, from the Manheim Steamrollers, correct? How have you guys worked with each other for a while?
Yeah, he's been in and out.
Okay.
He's a busy man.
I would assume, yeah.
And so great guy. Oh my gosh. And he's come up and helped us with some of our sound problems, and he's even ran a couple shows for us and stuff like that. But he's great on the guitar and the bass and stuff like that. So he's a great guy, and I'm looking forward to having him show up this next week, because next week we put everything together, and so everybody starts showing up.
Yeah, I've not met him yet.
Oh.
So I'm looking forward to meeting him and listening and stuff.
And as you put this together, too, that's a good point. So some first encounters happening next week, too. How does that look? Is it a pretty intense couple of days just getting it together, or at this point is it kind of relaxed?
Yeah, it's not really intense. We're to a point now, everybody already knows their stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of, we look at, the musicians come in, and we look at the timing and when to come in, and I direct everybody on how they're going to walk in and where they're standing, and we set lights and stuff like that, and we just go. So.
Really cool. And now with your stage, is there anything that you guys look for when you're performing because with every venue comes a little bit of, how do you perform, or what do you, how do you go out and kind of tackle the stage in the room? Is there anything like that?
Yeah, I'm the one that usually puts all that together. Yeah. So this year, like I said, since I wanted to do a concert style, I'm doing levels. Cool. So I know you were at the theater last night. I don't know if you went in and looked.
I have not yet.
It's there. It's
ready
is
to
it?
go.
Oh, we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Kevin ain't messing around. Look at that.
We're doing a little bit of projections, not much. Behind us, just to have a background scenery, and I put the musicians up a little higher and put lights around it, just white lights and stuff like that. So it'll be a pretty setting. So
wow,
got a couple of Christmas trees in the back with
trees.
white lights.
Oh yeah.
So
who was in charge of decorating?
I did it all.
He did all of it. Yeah.
Well, that's got to be a really cool thing. Well, here's something funny, Kevin. I was upstairs. I was really proud of this on Monday. I was like, well, here's my tree. I worked 7 hours on this. None of them believe me that is my Christmas tree. They do not believe me.
No.
I swear. They thought I bought it pre-made.
That's funny. Becca's had hers up since when?
November 3rd.
That's the way to do it. I'm right there with you. You got to start Christmas early,
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a moment? I got to take a quick break. We got to pay a bill. 9:30 is the time on this 30th day of November. We'll take a quick one. Come right back after this in the heart of the 618.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
No one is uptight in this studio. 9:32 is the time. You gotta have fun doing what you love. And coming up on December the 9th and the 10th, a bunch of love and just festivity in the air over at Alton Little Theater Showplace. And let me ask you about how you landed this. Abigail Stahlschmidt coming into town. This is gonna be really cool, Kevin.
It is. I'm so excited about her playing with us. She's going to do about 15 minutes on her own.
Wow.
And let me tell you, the audience will be blown away. This woman is so talented. I said at the break here, she shouldn't even be in Alton.
Right.
She should be, and she is traveling all over the country, and I think even all over the world, and playing right now. So we just happened to grab her at the round time. She came a few years ago with, I can't remember.
Pat Liston from Mama's Pride.
Yeah, and
We
he
did a
actually brought her, and I sat there listening to her, and I went, "Oh my gosh, this woman is just fabulous." And so I went up and talked to her, and I said, "We need to get you to play here sometime." And she said, "Well, sure, anytime, you know." So, of course, in the meantime, she kept getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. She traveled. I think the last time we tried to get a hold of her, she was coming back from Europe.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Wow.
telling you, she's really good. And so we got a hold of her, and she is coming into Alton and playing. She actually lives in St. Louis. And she's going to come and play, and she's doing 15 minutes, and then I'm actually doing a song with her.
Oh, that's going to be really
And
cool.
which is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then she's playing on the last song too. So because we have everybody on stage at that point.
There is nothing more beautiful than a good violin. I mean,
well, it's an electric violin.
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And as you're getting ready for this, what are some of the songs that you're kind of preparing for?
Well, the ones that I'm doing, Kevin and I are doing a couple of duets. We do The Gift by Jim Brickman, which is one of our kind of standard
Go-tos,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, which is a beautiful song. And we're also singing Mary, Did You Know? Which we love that. And then I'm doing Holly Jolly Christmas, but the Faith Hill version, so it's a little different than Burl Ives,
Yep.
you know. And Merry Christmas, Darling by the Carpenters. And is that all I'm doing? I can't remember. I'd have
Would
to
you
look
like to
at
do
the
some more,
list.
dear?
And then I'll be singing on White Christmas. We'll do
Christmas,
White
yeah.
Christmas. You know,
We'll end the show together,
We'll
yeah.
start off with that together and then bring everybody in. So.
Well, and I think, man, come on, man. This cord has been giving me fits. You know, in a live show, everything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Well, what I think is so cool about this is the connections that you guys all have. You know, and you know, being able to use some of your networking abilities and some of the people you've met along the way to bring in folks for this. That's really the meaning of Christmas. Is this community feeling, just everyone enjoying. And Becca, as you're preparing for this too, what are some of the things that you kind of look forward to for a concert like this?
Actually, this is the first concert I've done. I danced in Frank Sinatra in February, but this is the first concert that I've done. So I am looking forward to it, and I've been, you know, practicing a lot with Elizabeth and on my own, and I just love Christmas.
Perfect candidate. Now, is there any traditions that any three of you have for your holidays, for your families, that you'd like to share?
Not anything out of the ordinary. I mean, we do the family thing, of course.
Yeah.
You know, my son and daughter-in-law and kids are coming down from Chicago, and they're going to be staying with us. And then we have kids here, and so we'll all be getting together at the house and doing the normal stuff. But other than that, we're pretty mellowed out on the holidays.
Yeah, we really are.
We try to be mellowed out.
Yeah.
That's the way, you know, I like a laid-back kind of mellow holiday, because by the time you go to 4 or 5 different houses on Christmas morning, you're in blackout mode. You don't even know where you are. You just keep going.
Still trying to get over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you know, okay. Becca, how about you? Do you and Scout have anything that you have cooking?
Well,
They won't know who that is.
Scout is my dog.
Backstory.
Scout is my dog. She is not welcome at the family Christmases because she does think she's a 60-pound lap dog, and there are babies in the family now, so she will not be there. But there are 15 of us now, so I've got lots of nieces and nephews, and a tradition that we have, this is kind of silly, but my dad gets us lottery tickets every Christmas, so that's the thing we do together, is scratch those off and
hopefully win.
Hopefully win something.
Who's the record, who's the all-time winner?
me.
Are you really? Oh, there we go!
That's awesome.
There have been a couple times where I've got $100, and my siblings are like, "This is not fair. This is rigged."
That's awesome.
That's what I say every
Well, if I'd
Friday
have known
night
that,
on the
you could have
slide.
paid for dinner last night.
It's been a few years.
That money's long gone.
Well, what I think's great about this too is the ticket price, because for a show like this where you're bringing in an international musician who's just fantastic, plus all the great performers, $25 for an hour and a half show, that's incredible pricing.
Yeah, we've set up some more seats. We're selling out
So cool.
pretty quick. So we do have a few seats left on Saturday, but Sunday is just jammed. In fact, it sold out so quick, I told the guy, just keep selling. They looked at me like I was crazy, so I set up seats on the stage.
Wow.
So the audience is going to be very close to us, but we get more people in that way, and we only hold 175, and we sold 200 for Sunday.
Oh, that's a great problem to have.
Yeah, and also, which we didn't mention, we're having a bunch of youngsters on the stage too at one time. I'm singing a song, Angels Among Us, and they're going to come out and back me up on it. And so,
cool.
of course, all the parents, we're going to let in, to see the show. They probably won't be able to get tickets because it's been late, so we told them just come in and stand and watch your kids, so the place will be really packed, which is fun for us.
Absolutely, especially in the way it's set up, that theater. What are you doing over there? It's going to feel like there's 7,000 people in there with the way it looks.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Really cool. And now, is there a specific group of kids that are coming?
Well, Eddie Hitchcock.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, he's actually in the show.
Oh, is it? Okay.
He's doing a song, and him and I are doing a duet together. We're doing Hallelujah, the Christmas version of it.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's backing us up on that. But he's using his students. And I asked him if he had some students, and he handpicked some students. So I'm going to have about 9 students come out and sing
They're
behind me.
middle school.
Really cool.
Yeah, and it gives them an opportunity to do something a little different and be at Little Theater and stuff, because we love the kids at Little Theater, and I try and use them as much as we can.
Absolutely. And just for me, because I don't know too much about, the preparation and rehearsal for music, is there any way that it's different when you rehearse for a Christmas performance rather than, just a run-of-the-mill, maybe a jazz or a rock performance?
Not really.
Okay.
It's all pretty much the same. It's just memorization and getting everybody together on the same page.
Yeah.
So when do you guys all come together next week? I know you mentioned it. Is there a certain...
We start Monday.
Start Monday, and then that runs until...
Well, we open up then that following Saturday.
So
we'll be there every day except for Wednesday. We don't have a rehearsal on Wednesday because our piano player, I think, is probably in church playing.
Okay.
So
who's the piano player?
Gosh. It's a brand new gal.
I don't know
I can't
her.
remember her
Yeah.
name right off the bat. I'm sorry.
New face though to the
yeah,
theater?
a lot. Yeah, so
Really cool.
And Eddie's bringing her in. She plays piano for him, and he suggested her. And names are horrible in my head, and so I did talk to her, and she came in, and so we have not even worked together yet.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
But she's
Really
good,
cool.
and we know our thing. It's just a matter of just putting it all together.
Well, and then another thing I wanted to ask is just circling back. Becca, you're always at every time I'm at the theater, there's Becca. How long have you been a part of Alton Little Theater?
I did my first show there about 2 years ago.
Really?
I'm originally from around Carbondale, Illinois, so I just happened upon the place, and now it's like home. I'm there all the time.
Well, Becca's one of our board members.
Oh, really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm the fundraising chair.
And she's the new generation that will hopefully take over.
Yes.
That's what I was just leading into. That's got to be exciting to find some younger individuals like Becca that are really passionate. Because, like I said, every time I'm there, there's Becca.
Yeah, because I've been there way too long. So 50 years.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been there too long. So it's time to start backing up, and we're starting to let some of the younger ones step up and do things, and they need to start taking over. And
Well, that's the-
I gave the theater 2 more seasons, and then I'm retiring.
Are you really?
Yeah, and because Anne retired just
October 31st, I
Yeah.
retired from my job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you enjoying it?
Oh, I love it.
So here's my question about this, because every time I have someone that just retired, they say that now all I do is work for free. Is that becoming a norm?
Well, I have been pretty busy the last month, actually.
you haven't been really working.
But I haven't been. I've been doing things that I couldn't do during the course of a day. Which is wonderful.
And you were at Schwarzkopf.
I was at Schwarzkopf
That's really
for
cool.
30 years. Yeah,
Really
I
cool.
worked there.
That's just awesome. Talk about a great way to start the retirement right into the holiday
That's
season.
right.
There you go.
That's right.
Well, that's the only reason why she's doing this show.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
she retired. Because she quit singing quite a few years ago, and every once in a while I could drag her back for a couple things. But I said, so since you're retired, do you want to do the last Christmas show with us? And she goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Since I love Christmas music,
You twisted the arm enough,
Yeah, yeah.
So not 91, but the 92nd season. That's when we're gonna see a new generation.
Hopefully.
No, don't go.
Becca's already getting said. This is the Christmas show. Well, and as we're circling into this, if you guys are just tuning in, altonlittletheater.org. That's altonlittletheater.org, where you can find ticket information or give the box office a ring. Or someone in the office?
10 to 2.
10 to 2. Wait until you got 17 minutes. Give this number a ring then, 618-462-3205. But we're talking about the best of the best Christmas. And this isn't the only concert you guys are having, too, correct? You have another one?
We have all kinds of stuff coming up. Becca can talk about that.
Yeah, is
Go
it
ahead,
okay? Can we
Becca.
ask a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the next concert is the best of the best country love, and
That'll be cool.
in February around Valentine's Day. I don't remember the exact dates, but same thing, one weekend, Saturday, Sunday. And then we also have the studio series coming up, which you are in.
That's right.
Surprise!
This is your debut.
That's right.
I will be on the Alton Little Theater stage January 25th through the 28th for an Elephant's Graveyard. I'm looking forward to it. And with the country love, are we going to be hearing some I'm assuming Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers?
Don't know. I'm not involved
Oh,
with
you
it.
aren't? I
am not
assumed
involved
you
with
would
it.
be a part.
No, see, I'm backing out. I'm slowly backing out and letting other people do things, and I'm not even going to be on stage singing or anything. So
Are you
I'm.
gonna be in the stands?
I'll come.
Okay, there you go. Well, as we're circling back to this, how many different songs are we going to be hearing? Because it's an hour and a half, but are we hearing, I guess, over 15, I would assume.
Oh, no, usually about, for that long, you're talking close to 19, 20 songs.
Wow. This is cool. And what I think is cool is, like you said, Anne, earlier, it's a variety. And Kevin, you hit on this too, where we aren't hearing the same backtrack, or the same instrument, the same piece. This is really unique and something for everybody, and that's what we want to hit on here too. You guys just had Giving Tuesday, correct, for the Little Theater as well?
Yes.
Did that go okay, Becca?
I don't know. I
just
to
going
you.
through my bullet points here. I want to
I
make
was
sure
in
we hit it
Florida
on.
on Tuesday, so
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to hit on it because you guys are a nonprofit,
Right.
and it's so important to realize that people don't realize how important the theater is. If Alton Little Theater went away tomorrow, a bunch of people would pick their head up and go, "What the hell? What's going on here?"
Yeah, we really do some good work
You do.
there, and we're as professional as we could possibly be.
Yep.
And we really are. And for the price to come see us, it's amazing. We've had a lot of the people now come in and say, this is the only place we come because they don't want to drive St. Louis anymore.
Yep.
And the tickets are getting so high over in St. Louis.
Parking alone is
And-
is
oh yeah, I
expensive.
mean you're paying for one show, you're paying more than what you pay for our whole season a lot of times.
Yeah.
And so once people get that in their head and they come and they see our shows and go, well, these guys are really good here. It's taken us a long time to get there because so many people that have never been there before, they'll come in and they'll go, we had no idea you guys put on these kind of shows.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, we've been doing it a long time. And, then they switch over and all of a sudden we have people come up and say, well, we canceled all our other and we come just here.
Rightfully so too, because you guys really do have in my opinion, the best performers in the region coming across, the best stage crew, the best production team too, and that's what's needed. You guys should see that booth whenever the musicals going on.
It's crazy.
They are working. That board's smoking almost
That's right.
sometimes.
Becca worked it for the last show
Oh,
for the
how'd
first
it go?
time.
No way.
Yeah.
You picked that show to run that board?
Well, it was kind of okay.
How'd it go?
It went well. There were 4 of us up there, so there was a lot to do, but we got it done.
Well, see, people don't realize when we do a big show like that, especially a big musical and stuff, there's like 5 computers up there. And it's all going at one time, and we have 4 people up there running them.
Oh, man.
And it's like they control the entire show, and people don't realize that. I mean, everything goes smooth. Nobody thinks anything about it until something does go wrong.
Yep.
But it goes really smooth most of the time.
Well, and the good thing is, I'm assuming with this Christmas concert, not a lot of pyrotechnics happening in that sound booth.
No. Not, I have had that happen
Yes,
in
you-
some of our
yes, you
shows.
have.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah,
Oh,
God,
wow.
yeah. We've done.
He likes to do a little razzle dazzle once in a while.
Sparks shoot up across stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
We are going to have it snow, so it's like
Really? That's cool.
the projections. We have a lot of projections
Yeah.
and stuff when we use, and it really adds to the show.
Well, I just think this is great. And how many? Is there any other performers that we're failing to mention?
Well, yeah, we've got a lot of them actually. Help me here, guys.
Okay, we've got Jess McCauley, who was in the last show with us. Elizabeth Lee.
Played opposite her in the last show.
Right. We've got Eddie Hitchcock. We've got Marjorie Handy, who she lives in Belleville, but she does a lot of St. Louis work. Yeah,
really cool.
Yeah. And who am I missing? Is that it?
I think that's all the singers.
Okay. Yeah. But everybody kind of has a different style, which is nice. Marjorie tends to be a little more jazz. Jess has a beautiful
Gorgeous
soprano.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Not operatic,
Yeah.
but kind of classically trained, I guess you could say, voice. And Becca and Elizabeth are just cute as buttons up there. They have very pleasant, well, because not everybody that you hear has a pleasant voice to your ear.
That's true.
That's just the way it is.
For anybody, yeah.
Even professionals.
Yeah. But I think everybody we've got in this show, people will love.
Well, I can honestly just imagine how great this is going to be. You were good all until the last 10 seconds. Hang in there, okay?
You need a new chord.
I'm telling you what, I need a whole new microphone. Bob Heil's supposed to be sending me one of those, or Heil is. I need one. With that being said, the time's 9:48, and coming up on December the 9th and the 10th, December the 9th at 7:30 p.m. That's the only chance you're going to be able to watch this one, because Sunday is all but long gone. And it's got to feel good, because you guys, doing this and making it, part of your guys' lives with your children. And now here we are, Kevin, with 2 years left on the docket for you. This has got to be really cool just to kind of take a breather and do this.
Yeah, and I've been blessed at Little Theater, and I've worked hard there, and I've sang there my whole life, and people get to know me. And what's really kind of fun now is when they see my name on something, they do come buy tickets, and that makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
Because it's taken me 50 years to get there, but it does.
Yeah.
It works, and because I've got a lot of people coming up to me now saying, "Oh, aren't you going to sing no more after this?" And I said, "No, I'm going to travel. Ann and I are going to do some traveling and just relax a little bit and do whatever we want to do."
You got the travel list made up?
We go ahead.
Well, what we basically want to do is hit the national parks.
Oh yeah, that's a great trip. Yeah.
That's kind of our goal. And of course, every time one pops up on Facebook, I'm like, ooh, and I like that post.
Yeah,
So.
we want to do like a circle. We'll go do one,
Yeah.
and then we'll stay in that area for a while, and then on the way back, we'll circle around somewhere and do another one on the way home. And then we'll stay home for a while and go out and do it again. So I just want to do that. And we got family in Chicago, and we can get up in the morning and say, let's go visit the kids. And we can just drive up and go see the kids, and stay a couple days, a week if we want to. We don't have anything holding us back anymore.
Right.
So, and that's kind of what our plan is.
Well, and after work, and like you said, after retiring after 35 years of work, 35? 30. And then, Kevin, your time at the theater, it's definitely time for a rest and to be able to do it. And as you're preparing, what's your favorite parts of these shows, too, as you're gearing up for it on your end?
Well, I tend to be, I tend to still get very nervous before I perform. Yes. I mean,
she doesn't do it as much.
I don't do it as much anymore. And so the nerves kind of set in. And so I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy it more when it's over. then I can relax.
Then the weight, you can take a breath and it all comes back. Yeah. Becca, what about you? As a wife too, what are you looking forward to the most? We'll start with that one out of this show.
I would say, first of all, I love Sisters. I love the movie White Christmas. So getting to do that with one of my best friends, I'm so excited.
Well, and then going back to what you said, a best friend that you met at the theater. And that's what I think's really cool about this, too, is that you're able to, for your end, develop your, personal life, too, and find a best friend doing something you love doing.
Yeah.
Well, Ann and I met in theater.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we were in a musical.
incredible.
We were in a musical at Lewis and Clark back in 1979.
What musical?
Irma La Deuce.
You're not familiar with it?
You're not familiar? No, nobody is. And there's a reason for that.
There is a movie that was made, a non-musical version, with Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon. Old movie.
Oh, wow.
But this was the musical. And go ahead.
She played a prostitute, and I played the John.
Oh, no.
And I've been paying for it ever since.
He loves to say that.
The views expressed in this show. Okay. Becca, one last question before we wrap up, and I'm going to give it to you. As you're rehearsing, is there any faux pas that you have to go through? Like, because to me, I'm a perfectionist. So, like, when I do a voiceover for a commercial, I'm like, man, that sounded terrible. I need to redo that 45 times. Is there anything like that you've been trying to work on? Just curious.
Yeah, so for both songs, I'm doing the harmony parts.
Oh, wow.
And so when we're rehearsing, we'll record it so we can listen and practice at home. And I'm like, I did not do that perfectly. We have to do it again.
She's a rehearsal type person, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because so are we, and not everybody's that way.
Yeah.
So I love rehearsal. She loves rehearsal, and it's what makes it.
You're right.
Something good into being really good and professional.
You're right. It's the period at the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
100% over. With that being said, 9:52. I told you we talked for 30 minutes.
Seems like 3 hours.
Now you know how my parents feel. We'll take a quick one. 9:53. You have a couple of ticket opportunities left for Saturday, but you need to act quick. Give this number a ring. 618-462. Right? 462-3205. That's 618-462-3205. Or online at altonlittletheater.org. That's altonlittletheater.org.